What's up, yard freakos, and thanks for joining me on this video. So today I'm going to be talking about my buffalo grass again. About 3 weeks since I seeded the lawn, and I wanted to show you the progress so far, and then we're going to be getting into how you get buffalo grass established in your yard, and then I'm just going to throw down some fertilizer here to really get the grass going. So as you can see, the grass is starting to pop up and it's starting to throw up multiple leaves here, you know, for the seed head. So this is looking good. There's a little bit more in the yard. And you can see it's not coming in evenly, but that's okay, because like I said, with buffalo grass, it throws out stolons into the yard, and that's how you get coverage. Now, as I predicted, my neighbor cut down his aspen tree, and now it's going into overdrive trying to throw up roots. So I'm going to have to take care of those. So you can see here, freaking A, man, they're just all over the place. So I'm going to get some Roundup and basically paint these things to kill them off and just keep playing whack-a-mole, so to speak, until the roots die off on me. As you can see, this is a little thin over here, and it's taking a little longer to take off because of this tree that I got. It's throwing some shade in the middle of the day, and buffalo grass needs at least 6 hours of sunlight. What I'm really surprised by, though, is I really don't have that too many weeds coming in this time around. Because when I did this the first time back in New Mexico, there were spurge just popping up all over the place in the yard. So I don't know if it's because this was just underneath rock and weed fabric for so long that the rocks basically cooked almost all of the weed, you know, the weed seeds, and sterilized them. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I'm kind of impressed that there isn't a lot of weed pressure going on right now other than the aspen trees. So, but there you go. So, just to get started here, if you guys want to get a buffalo grass lawn started, you know, there's two ways to do it. Either put your irrigation system on 2, if not 3 to 4 times a day for short waterings, or you can do what I'm doing here. The whole point of me having a buffalo grass yard in the backyard is because I don't have irrigation back here. And so what I've basically been doing is hand watering 2 times a day to get the seedlings sprouted. So what I'll do is I'll water in the morning right before I leave for work, and then by hand, and then the next thing I'll do is when I get home from work, I'll water it again. And by doing that, you basically show the buffalo grass seed, because you have to keep in mind buffalo grass was basically selected by nature to be drought tolerant and to make sure it can survive. And so you have to convince these seedlings that this is the real deal, like this is the time to go. And so by watering it multiple times a day, you're showing, holy smokes, like this is the time to go. Let's sprout, and then let's try and grow as fast as possible, because it is a warm season grass in the Great Plains, which is zones, 7, 6, and even 5. So the faster that they can sprout when they are encouraged by moisture and establish themselves, the better off they are. So when they are in the drought years, they have that much more energy and storage in their roots to be able to survive those drought years. So that's just something you have to keep in mind when you're trying to establish buffalo grass yard here. So you can see me here. This is my afternoon watering, and yeah, that's how you get a buffalo grass yard started. Okay, so today I'm going to be using the Jobe's Organics Lawn Food. So I'm going to be using this because, buffalo grass, right now, I'm going to give it some fertilizer to really try and jumpstart it, but it is still a kind of slow growing grass. So you don't want, something like chemical fertilizer, because most of it will just run off and the buffalo grass won't be able to utilize it. With this being slowly released, buffalo grass will be able to really absorb it and, use that as a little bit more energy for them to start throwing their stolons out and picking up the yard before winter happens. Okay, let's get started getting this fertilizer on the ground and get this buffalo grass taken off.